All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Lalema Aneja Dang. The headlines. Withdrawal of nominations for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections ends today. In Arunachal Pradesh, 3 BJP candidates declared elected unopposed for assembly elections. India expresses disappointment at Pakistan's response to dossier on the Pulwama terror attack. In IPL cricket, Mumbai Indians beat Royal Challengers Bangalore by 6 runs in Bengaluru last night. And India to face Poland in the last league match of Sultan Azlan Shah men's hockey tournament in Ipoh. Today is the last day for withdrawal of candidature for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections. 97 constituencies spread over 13 states and union territories will go to polls in this phase on the 18th of next month. Elections will be held in all 39 parliamentary constituencies in Tamil Nadu. Other constituencies where voting will take place in this phase are 14 in Karnataka, 10 in Maharashtra, 8 in Uttar Pradesh, 5 each in Assam, Bihar and Odisha, 3 each in Chhattisgarh and West Bengal, 2 in Jammu and Kashmir and 1 each in Manipur, Tripura and Puducherry. In Jammu and Kashmir, nomination papers of all the 14 candidates for the Udhampur Doda Lok Sabha constituency were found valid after scrutiny on Wednesday. In Bihar, 19 nomination papers were rejected and 70 papers were found correct. In Odisha, 37 nominations for 5 Lok Sabha constituencies and 261 nominations for assembly seats under them were found valid. Withdrawal of nominations for the first phase of general elections ended yesterday. In this phase, voting will be held for 91 constituencies across 20 states and union territories on the 11th of April. In Telangana, 443 candidates are left in the fray, with 60 nominations withdrawn yesterday for 17 Lok Sabha constituencies. In Bihar, 2 candidates from Jamui and 1 candidate from Aurangabad constituency withdrew their nomination papers. Now, 44 candidates are eligible to contest polls. In Uttar Pradesh, a total of 96 candidates are left in the fray from 8 seats in the first phase. Here's more from our correspondent.
Chief Election Officer of the state, M. Venkateshwar Lu, informed that only 1 candidate from Kairana constituency withdrew his nomination on the last day of withdrawal yesterday. Maximum number of 13 candidates each are now in play in Kairana, Baghpat and Gautam Budh Nagar, while minimum 11 candidates each are in contest at Saharanpur and Meerut constituencies. Meanwhile, only 2 nominations were filed on the first day of third phase of nomination in the state. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Maharashtra, 116 candidates are in the race for 7 Lok Sabha seats. Prominent among them are Union Ministers Nitin Gadkari from Nagpur and Hansraj Ahir from Chandrapur. A total of 184 candidates had filed nomination papers, out of which 147 were declared valid, while 31 candidates withdrew their nominations. In Mizoram, 6 candidates are left in the race for the lone Lok Sabha seat. In West Tripura constituency, no candidate withdrew nomination, as a result of which 13 candidates are left in the fray. In Assam, Nalbari district administrations are trying to convince voters above 100 years to exercise their voting rights. Here's a report.
All our efforts are being made by the administrations targeting 100 years and above voters to ensure maximum voting in Assam. Nalbari Deputy Commissioner Bharat Bhushan Dev Chaudhary said there are 2,700 plus voters, including 4 female in the district. The Deputy Commissioner is personally meeting them with a request to cast vote in Lok Sabha polls. He said the elderly voters would be given medical attention, wheelchair and support staff on the day of polling. Manas Pratim Sharma, AR News, Guwahati.
In Sikkim, 11 candidates, including 3 independents, left in fray for lone parliamentary seat, which will go to polls in the first phase. For the assembly elections in Sikkim, 150 candidates are left in the fray after withdrawal of 4 candidatures. Besides 2 independent candidates, 1 each from Congress and Sikkim Republican Party withdrew their nomination papers. Meanwhile, in Arunachal Pradesh, 3 BJP candidates have been declared elected unopposed for assembly elections. Our correspondent has the details.
In Arunachal Pradesh, BJP has opened its account with 3 candidates declared elected unopposed after the final date of withdrawal of candidature on Thursday. BJP candidate from Dirang Assembly constituency, Purva Sering, has been elected unopposed after 2 candidates, Sering Gyumre from Congress and Gombu Sering Gompapa, independent candidate, withdrew their candidature. BJP candidate from Yachuli and Alo East Assembly constituencies were elected uncontested after the contesting candidates' nominations were rejected during the scrutiny. Rakesh Dole, Air News, Itanagar.
Congress party has released another list of 31 candidates for upcoming Lok Sabha elections. The party's latest list has 19 candidates for Rajasthan and 6 each for Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat. With this latest list, the number of total candidates announced by the party for the general elections has reached 293. In Rajasthan, the party has fielded Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's son Vaibhav Gehlot from Jodhpur and former BJP leader Jaswant Singh's son Manvendra Singh from Barmer. In Uttar Pradesh, the party has fielded Major J.P. Singh retired from Sambhal and Niaz Ahmed from Deoria and Pankaj Niranjan from Phulpur. In Gujarat, the party has announced Jagdish Thakur from Patan and Lalit Kagathara from Rajkot, among others. Earlier, Congress had already declared name of 6 candidates for Gujarat. The BJP has announced 19 of its candidates for the Lok Sabha elections in Gujarat, including the party president Amit Shah from Gandhinagar seat. The party president is expected to file his nomination tomorrow. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address public rallies at Jaipur in Koraput district in Odisha, Mehbubnagar in Telangana and Kurnool in Andhra Pradesh today. This will be Mr. Modi's first election meeting in Telangana for the Lok Sabha elections. Our correspondent reports that Prime Minister's visit gains much political significance, especially when 2 leaders from Mehbubnagar Lok Sabha constituency from different parties recently joined the BJP. Our correspondent has the details.
The contest for Lok Sabha elections in Telangana will be mainly between the Telangana Rashtra Samiti, Congress and the BJP. The TRS has supported the MIM except in one constituency in which the Majlis is in contest. The Congress also has informal support of the Telangana Jana Samiti and others, mainly where the parties are not in contest. However, the BJP is going to polls alone in the state. Lakshmi, AR News, Hyderabad.
BJP President Amit Shah will address public meetings at Alipurdwar in West Bengal and Aurangabad in Bihar today. Congress President Rahul Gandhi will also address public meetings and hold road shows at Yamunanagar, Kurukshetra and Karnal in Haryana today. In Uttar Pradesh, Congress General Secretary and in charge of Eastern UP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will visit Ayodhya today. Election Commission has nominated retired IPS officer Vivek Dubey as the Central Police Observer for general elections in West Bengal and Jharkhand. Former Director General Border Security Officer K.K. Sharma, who was earlier nominated for these states, has now been assigned the states of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana.
News Services Division of All India Radio is broadcasting a special live program, Janadesh 2019, on the developments related to the general elections 2019.
Tune in to the FM Gold channel of AIR from 4:05 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. every day till the announcement of results to listen to this special program.
India has expressed disappointment at Pakistan's response to its detailed dossier on the Jaish-e-Mohammed's complicity in the cross-border terror attack in Pulwama, the presence of its terror camps and leadership in Pakistan. In response to a media query, spokesperson in the External Affairs Ministry, Ravish Kumar, said, regrettably, Pakistan continues to be in denial and even refuses to acknowledge Pulwama as a terror attack. He said it has not shared details of credible action, if any, taken by it against terrorists or terrorist organizations based in territories under its control. He said it is a well-known fact that the UN-designated terrorist organization Jaish-e-Mohammed and its leader Masood Azhar are based in Pakistan, and this was again acknowledged recently to international media by Pakistan's foreign minister. In Jammu and Kashmir, 2 terrorists were killed and 5 army jawans sustained injuries during an ongoing encounter in Sutsu Kala area of Chatargam in central Kashmir's Budgam district this morning. Talking to AIR News, J&K DGP Dilbag Singh said,
आज ये ऑपरेशन श्रीनगर और पुलवामा के बीच का एरिया सत्सु जगह है लोकल जहां पर चल रहा था। इसमें अभी तक 2 मिलिटेंट मारे गए हैं और वेपन भी इनके रिकवर हो गए हैं। इसमें मोस्ट लाइकली ये जैश के मिलिटेंट है दोनों और चांसेस हैं कि ये दोनों ही फॉरनर होंगे। अभी इनकी आइडेंटिटी एस्टेब्लिश नहीं हुई है। ये ऑपरेशन पिछली रात शुरू किया था और अभी लगभग खत्म होने को है। इसमें एक M4 स्नाइपर राइफल कवर हुई है और बाकी एक एम्यूनिशन ग्रेनेड वगैरह उसमें कवर हुआ है।
For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. In IPL T20 cricket, Mumbai Indians beat Royal Challengers Bangalore by 6 runs in Bengaluru last night, requiring 6 runs off the final ball in the 188-run chase to take the game into super over on field umpires completely missed a no ball. In today's match, Sunrisers Hyderabad will meet Rajasthan Royals in Hyderabad. In men's hockey, India will aim for a big victory when they will face Poland in their last league match of the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup tournament in Ipoh, Malaysia today. The match will start at 1:35 p.m. Indian time. And now, for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Saira Mujtaba.
Thank you, Lalima. Battle between Damdar BJP and Daghdar opposition, says PM, is the Asian Age headline quoting the Prime Minister at a Vijay Sankalp rally in Meerut. US pushes draft in UNSC on Azhar. China gets jitters, is the Pioneer headline. Record foreign inflows push Sensex up 7.5% in March, is an Indian Express headline. Bayer and Monsanto, a history of toxic misadventures, headlines the Hindu Business Line. The MNCs could be facing flood of lawsuits after being made to pay millions of dollars as compensation to a second cancer victim. Their weed killer named Roundup and genetically modified seeds being the culprits. India shares fresh proof to nail Nirav Modi, says Mail today. The Tribune also reports of the fall in sales of the 280-year-old world-famous lightweight Jaipuri Razai, which is made of desi cotton grown in Gulabpura of Bhilwara district. The traders want GST to be reduced to increase profits. And finally, as Guru Nanak Dev Ji's 550th birth anniversary is nearing in November, in Jalandhar, hundreds of residents of Sultanpur Lodi have pledged to open their houses to host the devotees or Sangat as they are called. That's a heartwarming story of community living and sharing in the Tribune. Moreover, there will be an app to organize the host and the guests. The other stories covered by newspapers are Basmati rice export to hit record levels, many MNCs to shift from harmful cold drinks to the popular traditional drinks like Ampana and Jalzeera this summer. And with that, it's back to you, Lalima.
Thank you, Sarah. And now before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Withdrawal of nominations for second phase of Lok Sabha election ends today. In Arunachal Pradesh, 3 BJP candidates declared elected unopposed for assembly elections. India expresses disappointment at Pakistan's response to dossier on Pulwama terror attack. In IPL cricket, Mumbai Indians beat Royal Challengers Bangalore by 6 runs in Bengaluru last night. And India to face Poland in the last league match of Sultan Azlan Shah men's hockey tournament in Ipoh. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.